Positive vibes, it's a movement. Yeah. PVO, yeah. Yeah. It's just a sign of the time. We need some positive vibes. We gotta struggle and strive, just trying to survive. Since the beginning of the time, people been losing their mind. It's just a sign of the time. We need positive vibes. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes is a movement. Yeah. Positive vibes only. PVO, yeah. Positive vibes only. PVO is a movement. Yeah. It's just a sign of the time. We need some positive vibes. We gotta struggle and strive, just trying to survive. Since the beginning of the time, people been losing their mind. The sign of the times, it's the positive vibe. Hey everyone, this is a pop-up, because I was on yesterday. This is a pop-up, and I'm doing a pop-up because one of my children, he works. So I had to catch him when he wasn't working, so today happened to be his day off. And I'm going to introduce to some, but to present to others, my firstborn, Shamel. Yay!
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Hey, I love him so much.
I love you too, Mom.
So today, in our pop-up, we are going to talk about family and toxic traits of people. Could get real interesting. So toxic traits. What are some toxic traits?
Toxic traits would be, I have to say, it depends. Toxic traits sometimes depends on the person.
Okay.
From person to person. Some toxic traits could be they lie too much.
Yeah.
Other toxic traits could be being truthful can be toxic also sometimes. I have to say, in a way. Okay. Another toxic trait would be someone who steals any bad thing.
Yeah.
The way they talk, the way they act.
Or somebody who is always trying to get over on everybody.
That too. Someone who tries to con somebody.
Somebody that comes around and they're gonna ask for money,
yeah,
but they have a pocket full of money.
Yeah, I've dealt with a few people like that.
So some toxic traits are good, some toxic traits are bad. But using the term toxic makes it seem like it's bad or good. So we're going to explore, how many you want to do? You want to pick 3 or 4?
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
Okay, so 3 or 4 we're going to pull out. He's going to get one, I'm going to get one, and then we're going to go like that. So the first one you want to talk about?
First toxic trait I want to talk about is someone who's trying to get over on somebody constantly.
That gets on my nerves.
You preaching to the choir.
So somebody that's always trying to get over on everybody. So that's the person that shows up, has a woe is me story all the time. Something always going wrong with them.
Always trying to seem like their situation is bad, is worse than yours. Like you can come off and be like, man, lost my keys, couldn't find them for a while, finally found them, and now I'm happy. But then they'll come after you like, oh, you lost your keys. Well, let me tell you what happened to me today. Sir, this is not a competition.
You lost your keys, but I lost my wallet. Okay. Why are you trying to steal my shine?
It's not even shine to steal, to be honest.
So they come by with their sob story. Always looking for a handout and not a hand up. And that's the difference. Because if you really needed help from me, then you would take my advice and me helping you to get over this situation and overcome this situation, but you just want me to give you something to help you get over it.
And giving answers is not learning, and that's also what we're going to talk about, is learning how to deal with a toxic person and how to get over that.
Absolutely. So what else can we say about the person trying to get over? Claiming they ain't got no food or money, but not just saying it, but trying to make the story bigger than it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you don't understand. You just don't know. I lost my whole wallet, my whole paycheck. You can get that replaced if you lost a paycheck.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I cashed it and then I lost the cash. Oh, well, that's different. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, like I can't do nothing about that. What do you want me to do? Just pull $600 out of my pocket? I can't do that.
Can't do that. So that's one. Trying to get over. What's something else you say about somebody trying to get over?
They always try to make you seem like the lower person in an equation.
Oh, yeah. Try to make you feel worse than their situation to make them feel better about their situation.
Yeah.
That's just horrible. That's the worst thing anybody can do.
It's like they can explain something like they losing their money and whatnot. You can say, "Well, I lost $5 the other day," but then they just like, "Your $5 mean nothing to my $600. Still money I lost.
I still lost it. It's still something I'm missing."
It's like it's not something that I mean I can replace the $5 just like you can replace the $600, but it's like it's still the same thing.
Same thing, but you try to make it worse so you can get more sympathy. Terrible. So my shot on a toxic person is somebody that lies for no damn reason at all.
No
you just lie. Man. No reason at all, man. Just lie for no reason. We could be outside. Let's say we out at the beach, and I got the umbrella at the beach. Oh, well, you know the one I got at my house is bigger than that. Well, why didn't you bring it?
Like,
why didn't you bring it?
Or another thing is like when I've had to deal with a toxic person who's a habitual liar, and that is the worst when you're a habitual liar and you know they're lying, and they know they're lying,
and you give them the look like,
really, like the toxic person I had to deal with. So I was taking a martial arts class a while back, and I had to stop because my teacher had moved away, and I still don't know where he's at right now, but he gets in contact with me every night, but that's neither here nor there. But the guy who I was taking the class with was telling me, like, oh, I used to take MMA, I used to do this, that, and the third. But when we get into the practice class, you can't do a simple hook kick or a simple punch. And I get it down packed, like, but you told me you trained.
That's...
So why is it you're having difficulty just throwing a regular jab punch? But me with no proper training at all, and I'm mostly self-taught for most of my time, I can just simple.
And you probably chin checked. Let me check you real quick.
I didn't
chin
check him, but it was mostly like I can easily get the things down packed, and because I'm a fast learner, you know I'm a fast learner. But if you said you took a previous class. And you shouldn't be able to get this down pat, but you're not. So you just lied to my face.
Just lying for nothing. Or how about the person that brags about something that they really don't have? Just to try and make you feel better. But you lying. You ain't got that. You know, I got them good spinners on my truck.
Those are 20s, those are 10s. I can tell they 10s. They ain't glossing.
Just lying for no reason. I'm trying to think of one that really got me. I know at work it's horrible.
Oh, my job.
And the sad part is the ones that you catch in the lie and you talking to them, but then you just had said 2 minutes ago, oh, well, that's not what I meant. No, that's what you said.
Yeah, what you said is what you meant.
You said it, and now I'm bringing it back to you.
So it's like... Can we be 100, please?
Can you be 100 with keep it a buck? That's what they keep it a buck. All right. So the next one. So we done did
getting over
lying. What's the next one?
Someone who has a bad attitude.
Oh,
there ain't nothing making them happy.
Yeah.
And at my job, I've had to deal with that. The person recently just left. He recently just left the job.
Yeah, there is a God. I wanted him to leave.
There is a God. I needed him to leave too because he was messing up my chi all the way. His negative chi was just messing with my vibe. But it's just
killing my vibe. It's killing my vibe.
No matter what I did to try and help this person and try to see this person through, he would just have like a negative attitude towards it. And then he tried to that's another toxic trait. Them trying to put their negativity on you. and make it seem like you're the negative person.
and you're not.
Because he's done that to a couple of people at the job. Like, I remember he told one of my friends at the job, "Oh, you're negative. Your energy is bringing down the whole team." My friend is a positive person. No matter, like, he will joke and laugh. He gets me completely, and he gets our family. Like my mom said before, we are a joking family. We love to laugh. We love to joke on everybody. And he jokes around a lot. But apparently, this person's toxic attitude was too toxic to the fact that he didn't like the fact that we can sit and laugh and joke, but still do our job effectively.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you can't. And then he also tried to say that I have a negative outlook on life, which I don't.
Not at all.
I just have the insight. I have the insight to know when something is going to go wrong, and I thank her.
Discernment.
I thank her for that trait. And it's just like, he told me I had a negative. He's like, "Oh, I don't like your negative attitude. Like, why you always gotta look down on things?" Like, I don't look down on things. I just have a real way of looking at it. Like, I can see when things are gonna go wrong, and most of the situations that he would try to control would go wrong, and I'm just sitting there like.
Or when you see something that's going to happen, you give the information to say, "Look, okay, forward thinking. I see this happening. What do you think?" "Well, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen." And then what happens? The same thing that you said was going to happen. And now they're coming to you.
And then I look at him like, "So, what happened?"
So how did?
Hello? Oh,
okay. So my thing on people who what are we talking about? I forgot my thought.
Oh my god.
Oh, people who always try to make things negative. So when you're talking to somebody and you're trying to give somebody advice, and no matter what you say to them, it's not gonna work. So, okay, so I'm dealing with this with my car, and I think I really need to get this done. Well, what's wrong with the car? Well, it does this and this. Well, it sounds to me like, no, it's not that. It's got to be this. Okay. So if it's that, then let's work towards figuring out how to get there. Let's look on Google. Let's try to figure. Well, no, it's not that. It's this. So, okay. So which one is it?
And to be honest, I have to say something since we're all positive here. That was me for a while because my car was messing up, and I did not want to Google what was wrong with my car.
No names.
I'm saying my name. Okay. It was me. Okay, I can say we're on camera. I can say it's me. So okay. I'm gonna be 100.
Cue the buck.
That was me for a little while. I had a negative trait. I'm gonna be honest. That was my fault. I owned up to it.
But in other perspectives of it, it's like you are on the phone or you talking to this person, and you get to a point like, so are you calling me to vent? Are you talking to me to vent, or are you looking for a solution?
Yeah.
Do you want to wallow in this or in
if you want somebody to vent, I can help you vent, but. If you're gonna wallow in vent and then hang up, why call me in the first place? Why call me? I thought we were looking for a solution.
But there's certain people that call me. I gotta prelate the conversation. You want to listen or you want advice? Okay, because I need to know what perspective I'm in because I'm not gonna be. But let me. What can I?
I'll talk to you.
All right.
Just can't deal with it, man.
And you try so hard to help them, but. They just got a negative outlook. So we're on number 4.
Yeah.
So number 4 with me would be somebody that just got a nasty attitude no matter what. Like their energy is completely off. They walk in the room and suck out all the happiness.
I don't understand how people can do that.
Man,
how do you just go into a place like you have to be a black hole of a person to just suck out of it? Like it's kind of like an elephant in the room when they walk in.
Yeah,
and it's like, why do you do that?
You just sucked all the happiness out.
We were having a good time. Why do you do that?
Or like when you're telling them a good story, enjoy while it lasts. What? Hold on. What?
This is supposed to make me feel happy.
I'm sharing positivity, happy news. It might not last that long.
I mean, I get, but that's when it comes into like being real can be toxic, and you being a little bit too real. Yeah, the happiness ain't gonna be there for long, but at least let me enjoy it for the time that it's here.
They're taking a negative spin on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it might not. It might not last forever. It may not last forever, but yes, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. you know.
Yeah.
But don't say like, enjoy while it lasts.
Must be nice.
You just throwing negativity out there in the universe.
Ain't no reason for shade like that
at all.
You.
So, what's our advice? So our first one was the person trying to get over.
Yeah.
What's our advice for people trying to get over?
To deal with that type of person, I'll have to say, try to avoid them at first. And if they continue, if you see, I was trying to avoid them as the last resort, but it's also somewhat the first. But I would say try to help them and try to let them see your side of the situation. That's my way of dealing with it.
My way of dealing with somebody always trying to get over is I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're doing. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see you doing. And this is how you can help me help you. Stop it.
Please.
Okay.
Now, the second one was liars.
Ugh.
To deal with liars, call them out, maybe BS.
Call them out. Put the truth out there. But you have to remember what the person is saying to you. So as they're speaking to you, you can come back with the point and say, you said this, but now you're saying this. You got to bring that back on them. So you got to, the only way to combat a liar
is to trip them up in their own lies.
And to confront them with the truth. You got to confront them with the truth because there's no way, they're going to stop lying. They're either going to stop lying or they're going to stop talking to you. Because
either way is good to me.
They see they're not getting over. So you confront them with the truth.
Yep.
All right. So the next one was. So we did.
Liar. It was getting over liars, and
I know mine was bad attitude.
Well, we'll figure out what we'll do.
What that bad attitude? Remember the other one? We didn't write this down. This is a pop up.
Yeah. So bad attitude.
Bad attitude.
Try to keep a positive spin on it, no matter what they do. That's what I had to do for me and the person at my job that was giving me the bad attitude. I kept a positive spin on it. I told him how it was. I kept it 100 and just kept it pushing. I did want to knock him out a couple times.
And that happens.
But I was like, I need this job. I'm going to just keep pushing, keep positive attitude, go there, do my job, just ignore them.
And what I do with people with bad attitude, so sometimes he gets upset with his dog, Toby. So the other day he came by, Toby done towed up his car seat. And he just came in like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, you want a snack? Hey, how you doing? He was not trying to hear me at all. And I'm trying to calm him down because his dog just tore up his driver's seat in his car.
The uppercut was coming. Either that or there's a Chinese spot right down the way from my house.
And I was really trying to help him. I was really trying to help him calm down. It's like, no, Ma, not right now. It's not going to work today, Ma. It's not going to work.
It usually does, but that moment it was...
We get it. So, do we remember what the other one was?
I don't actually, to be honest.
This is why I write stuff down, so I remember it. So, the bottom line, dealing with toxic people, we can always put a positive spin on everything. So, any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. If you are dealing with
something about me. Okay.
I will
go back to your thought.
I will say something positive about you at the end of it. But my closing remarks is, if you are dealing with a toxic person, notice the signs. Mm-hmm. Either a bad attitude, bad outlook, lying all the time, or trying to get over. Mm-hmm. Look for those traits in that person. If they have that, then you know you're dealing with a toxic person. Try and help them if you can to better them as a person, or just walk away. Yeah.
And my dealings on toxic people is, I'm going to give you about 5 or 10 minutes. After 5 or 10 minutes and nothing that I've said, no advice that I've given has helped you, I'm just move on. You know what? Good luck with that. When you're ready to be positive and be about you, because I can't, spending too much time in that space with that person, it'll bring you down. And now you're feeling down because that person is down, but all that person did was stop up all of your positivity. Okay, I messed that up.
Why can't you say it properly? Positivity, it is in your title. How?
Because I was thinking reciprocity and positivity, and it was
My gosh.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. That happens to me sometimes.
Oh, man.
And I mess up the entire word. I'm sorry. So okay, wait. We gotta end the show. Who's side? Okay,
man.
I don't need nobody sucking out all of my positivity.
I don't either.
Just say that way.
Yes. I try to keep a positive outlook on life. No matter, and especially with all my friends. If they're down and out, I try to keep a positive vibe with them.
And people like to call me and talk to me just because I have a positive outlook. And sometimes when they call me, I knew you was gonna say that, but that's why you called me.
Yeah, if you knew I was gonna say that, that means you needed to hear that. And you wanted to hear that.
Exactly. I got what you wanted to hear.
So that's basically it. Just learn how to deal with toxic people the best way you can.
And push come to shove.
If you gotta cut that person off, they gotta go.
They got to go. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. Out of my positive space.
Weeds in the garden killed it.
Yeah. And I don't need no weeds in my positive garden.
Nope.
Look, I laughed so hard my eye itches.
But yes, I wanted to come on here and talk to everybody about toxic people. I wanted to come on one of the first episodes, but like you said, I work and it's kind of hard to get free time. But,
and I'm glad he's here because I don't get to see him that much. He done moved out.
Yeah.
Got his own place, getting married.
Yeah, well, that got pushed back because,
Because of Cora, we know. Yeah. We gonna work it out.
But you wanted me to say something positive about you.
Yes.
So, what I love about my mother is she keeps it a buck with me regardless of what mind state I'm in, what mind state she's in. If I call her, I know she's going to keep it real with me and tell me what I need to do and what I need to hear to keep me going. So whenever I am in trouble, like with my car incident and how I just wanted to uppercut my dog, I came by to talk to her about it, and just she cooled me down a little bit.
I did. And then, even though he was still mad because he had to go back in the car and look at it, I still managed to pull some of that energy out of him and help him to release it off of himself so that he's not driving mad at the dog. But Toby's the big dog.
He is.
But he's a loving dog. He's a big dog, but he's a loving dog. And he knew better. But in closing,
like I said, deal with toxic people the best way you know how to, in the way we gave.
Absolutely.
The ways we gave you.
And control the narrative. Keep it positive. Positive vibes only.
Also, if you guys want to follow me, I am...
Oh, yeah, shameless plug.
Got to. I started a YouTube channel, and I'm mostly going to be doing gaming on there for gaming videos, and I just got to get all the rest of my setup properly. But if you guys want to follow me, it's Ryu Donte, RYU space OUDONTE on YouTube.
And then
Facebook is the same thing. It's the same page. It's a picture of me in a costume. You'll know it because I'll have a tiger mask.
Are you still on Twitch or Mixer?
Mixer's dying, actually.
I know, and they're switching over to Twitch, which is kind of... and Facebook is starting one, too.
Yeah, I might have to do... I still haven't decided yet where I'm going, but most of my videos are going to be on my YouTube, so just subscribe, like, and just wait for me to post some videos on there. I have a couple there if you guys want to watch them for some stuff, but none of my voice is in it yet, but I'm hoping soon, and I'm praying I can, so keeping the positive vibes on that one.
And I will, once I upload the video, I will update the description and put all of his information in the description. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Have a good night. All. Love you. Keep it positive. Oh, it didn't